Once, in a grand royal court, there lived a minister known for his sharp mind. He was calm, thoughtful, and wise. Whenever the king faced a difficult decision, he would turn to this minister for advice. And somehow, the minister always had a solution. But success often brings jealousy. The other courtiers watched him closely. They smiled in front of him and whispered behind his back. One day, in the middle of the court, the king said something unexpected. "You are very intelligent," the king said slowly. "But your son is foolish. He has no sense at all." The word struck the minister's heart. He bowed respectfully and replied, "Your Majesty, why do you say this? What makes you think my son is foolish?" The king leaned back on his throne. "Every morning," he said, "when I go to meet the people in the market, your son is there. I ask him a simple question: which is more valuable, gold or silver? And every single time he says silver." The entire court burst into laughter. The minister stood there quietly. He felt the sting of humiliation, but he said nothing. That evening, he went straight home. He called his son and asked gently, "Tell me, which metal is more valuable, gold or silver?" The boy answered without hesitation, "Gold, father." The minister frowned. "If you know gold is more valuable, then why do you tell the king every day that silver is more valuable?" "Today, the entire court laughed at me because of you." The boy looked at his father calmly. "Father," he said softly, "every morning the king comes to the market. He calls me forward. He places 2 coins in front of me, 1 gold, 1 silver, and tells me to pick the more valuable one." The minister listened carefully. "I always pick the silver coin," the boy continued. The king laughs and walks away. The minister's confusion grew. "But why?" he asked. "Why would you choose the silver coin when you know gold is worth more?" Without saying a word, the boy stood up. He led his father to his room and opened a wooden box. Inside, the box was filled with silver coins. So many coins that they shimmered in the dim light. The minister's eyes widened. "Where did you get all these?" The boy smiled gently. "Father, these are the coins the king has given me every day." He paused. "The day I pick the gold coin, the game would end. The king will stop calling me. I will get 1 gold coin and nothing after that." He looked at his father with quiet wisdom. "The king enjoys it when I choose silver and say it is more valuable. He laughs and leaves, and I continue to receive a silver coin every day." He added softly, "Why should I lose a steady reward for 1 moment of pride?" Silence filled the room. In that moment, the minister understood. What looked like foolishness was actually patience. What seemed like ignorance was quiet intelligence. The next day in court, when someone mocked his son again, the minister simply smiled. He had learned something powerful. Sometimes wisdom does not shout. It does not try to prove itself. It does not argue with the world. It simply waits. You may have noticed something similar in life. Some people do a little and make a lot of noise. Others do something meaningful, quietly. The world is quick to judge what it does not understand. It calls patience weakness. It calls silence foolishness. It calls strategy stupidity. But if you know your path is right, you don't need applause. Let people laugh. Let them misunderstand you. In time, results speak louder than opinions ever will. So remember, not every person who looks foolish truly is. And not every laugh is a victory. Stay patient. Stay wise. Stay focused on the long journey, not the short applause. And keep moving forward.